There it is. What up, what up, what up? Make sure we get everything going. All set up. Lights fans, we're waiting for you. Lights fans, we're waiting for you. IG Live Part 2 with the Bojo Live. Don't worry, I'm going to back up. Let me just pin some stuff here. Gonna need some questions from you guys as well. Hey, pin this bad boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. What's up, what's up, what's up? We got people here already. What's happening? It's Bojo. Let me just get things started. Gonna pin something here on the page. I feel like I should have some background music or something. IG Live Part 2. Gonna get some of these players to holler at you guys. Am I doing this right? Pin. I want to pin this. Thought I knew what I was doing. Pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it. All right, whatever. What up? What's up, Lights fam? How we doing? It's your boy Bojo, your hype man in arena announcer. Excited to be able to chat with some of your favorite Lights players, some new guys, some veteran. Hoping you guys could tune in and drop comments, some questions I can ask these dudes. First, I'm going to be starting with one of our newer players, Jose Carrera. Is he here? Where's Jose at? Let's connect, Jose. Jose, if you're there, holler at me. Nope. Waiting to connect with Jose, wherever you're at. Appreciate all the good questions. Gonna be talking to Jose Carrera. Just signed with the team late February. Also gonna be chatting with Johnny Fenwick. We got a British bloke. Oh, there you are. Okay, Jose, what you got to do now is you got to sign out and then sign back in and request to join. There you go. There he is.
How's it going?
Hey, there he is. What's up, Jose? How you feeling, man?
Good, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the time, reaching out and just giving this opportunity for the Lights fans who are just
No, of
thirsty,
course. Thanks
thirsty
for
for
having
some.
me.
Yeah, we're thirsty for soccer. We're thirsty to hear from the players, and especially thirsty for any type of entertainment and seeing how you guys are doing. Jose, first and foremost, man, you brand new player, Jose Carrera, midfielder, uh, a college standout. Last year, this time, tell us where you were at.
Last year at this time, I was down in Mexico. I was getting done with playoffs, which we lost in quarterfinals
With San
against.
Antonio,
I was in Mexico. Sorry.
Mexico. Okay,
Yeah,
Mexico. Okay.
yeah. So last year around this time, I was in Mexico in playoffs. We were playing quarterfinals against San Luis, that just got promoted to first division.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. So, what was the name of the team you were playing with? How do I
We
say it?
were for Celaya.
Celaya. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And it led you to Las Vegas. How did you make the squad? Was it a tryout? Did
Right.
Eric come seek you out?
Actually, Coach Eric has tried to get me to Vegas for since he got there.
Hmm.
I was about to join the team his first year he got there, but some things didn't work out between the clubs. So this year I had the opportunity to come to Vegas, and I made that happen. Well,
Nice.
Coach Eric and the entire staff made that happen. Sorry.
No, no, it's all good. We got you. So, just for the fans who are tuning in and getting to meet Jose
Right.
Carrera for the first time, we know you're a midfielder. What I've been told is that you're dynamic, creative. Tell the fans a little bit about what you would bring to the team, your style of play, and the type of player you are.
Yeah, I mean, I like to have fun every time I play. I think it's no fun when you're out there, pressured, nervous. So I kind of gotten used to, just getting used to having fun while you play. I think one of my best qualities is making the players around me better. I'm a player
Hey, I like that.
that plays for the team. My style of play, I get everyone involved, and that's a big asset to a team. When you get everyone involved and get the best out of your teammates, because it also works to your benefit. You look good when your teammates look good, and you guys win.
That's what's up. I like that, man. We're definitely gonna that type of attitude is gonna mesh well for your teammates and especially the fans. We like to see a good product on the field. We want to be entertained. I'm sure you've heard about the Las Vegas Lights. There's winning is first. We want to win, but we're entertaining. You probably heard about the llamas. You heard about the $10,000 drop of cash money. Looks like you're already fitting in. You got the blonde hair out of nowhere.
Hey,
I
boredom
know
got
you
to
were
me, man.
bored.
Boredom got to me, but I'm getting used to the Vegas lifestyle.
There you go. You're going to fit right in. So tell me how you feel about that, because I'm sure it's got to be different than what you were doing in Mexico last season, when you're going to jump into a team that has so much going on.
Santiago said my hair is very ugly.
Yes, I read that. I didn't want to put you on blast, but I read that too in the comments.
Hey, he's speaking English, so as long as that's good.
Oh
Um,
man, go
yeah, no,
ahead.
but it's cool. Playing in front of a good fan base and a lot of fans is always good for a player. It gets you pumped. That's the kind of atmosphere every player wants to play in. And of course it's different. But you gotta adjust, and like it's better than playing in front of crazy fans and crazy atmosphere instead of no fans. Playing in
Yeah.
front of what 300 fans, whatever Galaxy 2 and those teams get. Like, I think we're in a very good situation. The fans love us. We have a great staff. So it's good. I know I heard you put up a good show.
Oh, I
So
try, man. I'm just trying to keep up with you
that's
guys.
that's all good, man. That's all good for the sport, to be honest.
Nice. Now, I heard you just mention, you want to entertain the fans. Obviously, you want to win. How's it going to be if you guys have to, hopefully we get back to plan, hopefully the world gets right. And let's say we get back to plan, within the next few weeks, a month or whatever, but they tell us that we might not have fans in the stands. How would that affect your game? Have you ever done that? I mean, maybe, so tell me about it. What do you think about that?
I mean, I have in preseason games.
Yeah.
So preseason games are pretty much all closed doors, but I mean, it's going to be different. I think no player has been in that situation where you're playing a game that's very important. Probably playing San Diego Loyal without fans. Or Reno, which is a rivalry game. But
Mhm.
we gotta adjust, man. We gotta adjust. These are things we can't control. And we wish the fans were out there with us because they're a big plus to Cashman Field. They make us
Yeah.
stronger. And from what I heard, it's hard for teams to come play at Cashman because of how good our fans are. So, it's gonna suck, but we gotta adjust. We gotta adjust. We gotta do our best to get the results. So for when the fans could come, we're at our peak. We're
Yeah.
playing good soccer, and they come to see us win. And score some goals, and so they could enjoy their time there and make their time worth it.
Bro, you already know. I love this right now. You already know this is exactly what the fans want to hear. You're saying all the right things, man. I appreciate it. Now, I gotta ask you. You're outside right now. I heard you just got finished training. What's training look like for you these days while on
Yeah, I mean,
quarantine?
now I have one of my good friends, that focuses on kind of private training. So,
Okay.
it's a group of, three of us, four of us at most sometimes, and we just stay fit, getting touches on the ball, getting some cardio in, just to stay in rhythm and not lose. It's tough, as much as you want to train sometimes, it's not the same
Hmm.
as, training with the entire team and getting used to your teammates. It's just to be a little bit sharp and not lose a lot for when we could get back to training.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because that's another thing you just mentioned, chemistry. How is that going to work out, man? You guys, everybody's, social distancing. We're on quarantine, and then next thing you know, you're gonna have to get back with your teammates, get right into games. Is there anything you guys can do while on quarantine for chemistry? Are you guys like on a group chat or anything? You as
Yeah,
teammates? How's that work? How can that, you
yeah.
know?
I mean, we have a group chat with all. We have one for with players and staff, and we have one with all just players where we
Hmm.
communicate with things that we want to talk about. Um, so we could communicate through that, But it's tough right now because like everyone's with their families and stuff like that. It's usually we're closer, when we're around because
Hmm.
we'll bring up joke of the day at training, or we'll start
Yeah.
roasting on someone for something they did that day. So right now it's kind of tough, but I think we have a unique team. From what you could tell against San Diego Loyals, like we put on a show. We put on a
Yeah.
show. You could tell everyone trusts each other, and the team. Everyone knows their role, which is important in a team that's going to be successful. When people understand their roles, whenever it's someone's turn to go on, they performed. We saw that first game. So I think I think it's good, man. Our chemistry. I don't think anyone needs to be worried about that because Eric was able to get a good group of guys out with us.
So let me ask. So I expected like this was you were ready for this to be a very special season, like for the amount of time you were training with the players. When did you get to start training with the team to
I
build that
actually
chemistry?
I joined the team since the very beginning of preseason, so it was cool. I knew a couple of the players on the team that
Hmm.
I played with before or played against, so I was welcome. But I've been there since the first day of preseason.
Got it. Got it. Just in case for those just tuning in, it's Bojo. I'm here with my dude, Jose Carrera. I said it right, right? Did I get it
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, that's
Make sure I
perfect.
get it right. Jose Carrera, a brand new midfielder, dynamic, creative player. Excited to what you're going to bring. Now, we got to talk about some real life stuff. We've been talking about soccer. We got to talk about real life stuff. While on
Correct.
quarantine, what are you watching? What are you watching? Give us a recommendation of what Jose's watching these days.
If you guys have Amazon Prime, I
Okay.
suggest you watch the Brazil All or Nothing when they won
Oh,
the Copa America.
okay.
That's very good. It's on Portuguese, but you could subtitles, which is really
Okay.
good. Money Heist, my favorite show right now,
All right.
and another one for the boys. I say Entourage, man. You got to watch Entourage.
Oh, so we're talking about old school. We're going back with Benny
That show,
Chase,
that show
HBO.
never
That
gets
okay.
old, man.
I,
That
I'm
show
not
never
mad
gets
at
old.
that. I love me some Entourage back in the day, but we're going back like
Oh man,
2005.
I've
You
watched it
okay?
about 5 times, man. It never gets old.
That's what's up. One more thing too. Let me ask you this: if just so that the fans can get kind of familiar on what type of dude you are, if we have to, shout out to my dude DJ Ocho. He's the DJ. We got to get an intro song for you. What is Jose coming out to begin at the beginning of the game? What
Dreams and
song?
Nightmares by Mick Mill.
Okay. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one goes hard. That one goes hard. All
Hey,
right, Jose.
I
That's what's
think
up.
Sando wants me to give him a shout out. Him and Burgos, man, keep on commenting.
Yeah, I
Tell
see him. Hey,
I can tell
Sando,
he's
bro, y'all acting real thirsty right now, man.
man. I can tell he missed me, man.
Yeah, who is this dude? Is he a coach? Is he part of the?
No,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
that's
all good
awesome though.
banter, man.
That's what's up though. Hey, Jose, man, we appreciate you, man. Let everybody know your social and how they could get connected with you.
Yeah, my Instagram is 10jcg.
Hmm.
My Twitter is 10jcg underscore as well. I hope to see everyone soon. Hope to get to meet you in person as well, and can't wait to get out there, man, in front of all the fans.
That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, and you can clap where you're at, clap in your house. I'm clapping for my dude. I'm excited. Jose Carrera, midfielder. Are you wearing the number 10 this season?
No, no. Junior stole it.
Junior
It's,
star. But you play
he's
like
a
you
grandpa,
play like a
He's a grandpa, so we gotta keep old people happy, or else they get mad. Nah, I'm kidding, man. I'm rocking with eight this season.
Okay, cool. All right, Jose. What's next for you this afternoon? What do you got going on?
Get home, eat some food, rest, and play some Warzone, man.
Warzone. Okay. What is that? PS4 or Xbox?
Yeah, PS4, yeah.
PS4. Okay. All right. You can find my handle. It's Bo to the Joe. I'll
Okay.
whoop that.
All right, cool. All right, I'll send you a message very soon.
Okay, that's what's up. All right,
All
thanks,
right, man.
Jose.
Take it
Be
easy.
good. Be good. Be
All right,
safe.
bye.
All right, later.
How do I end this?
I'll end you. I'll end it.
All right, cool.
There you go. I removed you. There you go. There you go. Shout out to my guy. Jose Carrera, man, we're looking forward to some good stuff with him this season. Midfielder can do a lot of things, can play a lot of positions. Going to be a lot of fun seeing him and what he can do as soon as we can get back to playing. Oh, aren't you guys missing this? All right. Let me see. Let's get some questions in too, people. I want to make sure we got some questions from my homie Johnny Fenwick. All right, let me see if Johnny's ready to join us. Let me see. There he is. Let's go, Johnny. Let's get it. It's Bojo live at the crib right now, part 2 of the IG Live series, talking to our lights players. And there he is, my man,
How are
my
you doing,
English
mate?
brother. I'm good, man. Johnny Fenwick. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, you pronounced
This
it right.
is our first time communicating with each other.
It is. Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
I'm glad to say welcome to the family, even though you've already been part of the team. But I'm just trying to, welcome you to the fans who are tuning in. To my man
Appreciate it.
Johnny, I've done a lot of research on you. We're excited about your game and what you can bring to the team. I'm sure you. How long did you get to train? When did you join the team? So when you got to start training with everybody?
Yeah, well, I came on trial like the end of January. So I've been I was at Vegas for a while. Trained throughout February, and then in the contract. And yeah, I've been training throughout February, and then obviously I had to go home to England for my visa to get
Yeah,
approved. Yeah,
that's a crazy story. So you're in Newcastle right now, right?
yeah. So
You're in
that's where I'm born
Newcastle.
and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay.
I'm back with my parents right now. So I came to back home. I had to go to London
Okay.
to the embassy. Picked up my visa, so I'm good to go. I have my visa, but now with the European travel ban that's in place, I'm
That's
struggling to
right.
get back out to Vegas. But hopefully
That's
that's within
crazy.
soon, and then I can get back here.
But ultimately, it ended up being a blessing in disguise the timing you went back because at least now you're on quarantine with your
Hmm.
family, right? Instead of being
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Vegas solo, that could be
Hmm.
rough.
Yeah, it's been nice to spend some time with my family. Like you say, a bit of a blessing in disguise. I didn't know this was going to happen, but it's kind of worked out pretty ideal as long as I can get back for when the season starts again. Everyone's really missing it, But
Yeah.
it's been nice, yeah, because I haven't been back home for a long time with my parents. I left home when I was about 15, 16 to play in a place called Sheffield. I was there for 3 or 4 years, and then I ended up going to college in the US. Played at High Point University,
Yeah.
and then once I graduated from college, I went to San Antonio, and then after San Antonio, obviously Vegas. So I haven't been home properly for a long time. So it's a bit strange being back home.
Got it. Well, it's got to feel good too, I
Yeah,
mean, the
yeah, definitely.
timing,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're going to be, the world is going through a crisis we've never been through and never even, it's unprecedented. And the fact that you're able to be with your family right now,
Hmm.
that's good, but we can't wait
Yeah,
till
yeah.
this all ends to get you back here in Las
Hmm.
Vegas. So for the player or for the fans who don't know, you play center back,
Yeah, yeah.
um, big time college career. You brought your team. You were captain at High Point. You brought it to their first NCAA tournament,
Yeah.
um, a high draft. What you play at San Antonio? You did your
Hmm.
thing there. Now, I have a question for you. We're excited for what you're going to bring to the team, but I'm curious because you played with Newcastle Trading Academy, right? Your academy
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
a long time ago. Okay,
Yeah, so that's where I first started out
you were
at
young.
Newcastle Academy. I was there I joined when I was about 7 years old. So yeah, a long time ago. And I was at the academy until I was 14.
Okay,
Unfortunately, I got released. Things didn't work out. Um, then I ended up just playing like boys club football. I was playing that for a year. Then I got noticed by Sheffield Wednesday, which is an
got it.
academy which play in the second division, the second
Hmm.
tier of English football. So they signed me at 16-year-old, and then I ended up playing um, for them for 3 years. So it was 2 years like a scholarship, like an apprenticeship, and then after my 2 years, I ended up signing a year's professional contract there. And then again, things didn't really work out. It was quite hard to take at the time, but then thankfully I got the opportunity to come to America to go to college, which is the best thing I've ever done. Really great decision I made.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm assuming the academies you trained in England has definitely helped you, with American soccer. tell
Mm-hmm.
us Americans, or how it's like to be training in those academies. Because us Americans we're trying so hard to get
Mm-hmm.
soccer, football, to be on that next level with the rest of the world. Tell us the
Yeah.
differences of what you got out of those
Mm-hmm.
academies that they might not have here in the States.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely getting there. You know, soccer's improving in the States.
Yeah, of course.
It's always growing. It's getting bigger and bigger, and I think it's a matter of time before it really starts to compete with the big sports in the US. But in the UK, soccer, football, obviously what we call
Yeah,
it, is massive, absolutely huge. It's almost like a religion to some people. You know, it's so serious.
yeah,
So it starts at a young age, and that's as a young kid. That's all I really played. You know, I didn't really get the opportunity to play any other sport. It was kind of football or nothing. So obviously you invest so much time into it, and that's what you really focus on. Whereas in the US, kids are playing, American football, and playing baseball, and playing
basketball.
basketball.
Mhm.
So that their whole focus isn't on soccer, which I
Exactly.
think has a little bit of an effect on how good people can get. They cannot really reach a potential if they're like too busy, juggling other sports. But
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, my time in the academy was really good. I really enjoyed it. Definitely learned a lot. I ended up going in for like 2-3 times a week from a young age. So obviously you're working with good coaches there, and you're improving your game. And being in the academy from the ages of 7 to 20, pretty much, like with a few years out, definitely helped me a lot.
Awesome, awesome. I'm talking with Johnny Fenwick, brand new center back for the Las Vegas Lights FC. We're excited for what you're going to bring to that back line. We got a dynamic back line with some players, some veteran players coming back, and you're going to be joining that back line, especially in the middle. Tell the fans who might not have seen you play, who might not know your game, well, what type of player, or what type of energy you're going to bring to the team. Let us
Mhm.
know what type of player you are.
I would say, I'm a person that really understands football. Kind of knows the tactical side of the game very well.
Okay.
I can organise. I'm pretty vocal. Obviously, being a captain at High Point, that helped me a lot. Yeah, I really understand the game well, and know how to keep clean sheets, which obviously that's the number one job of being a defender. I know how to defend the box very well, and yeah, I feel like I've got a lot to offer, and especially on the ball, I've got a good range of passing and stuff. So that's definitely my strong points. I wouldn't say I'm some freak athletic guy. That's not my game. Although I can
I
kind
disagree. I
of edge
disagree.
people.
You can run with the best of them. You can run, Johnny.
Yeah,
Don't.
yeah.
All
Well,
the fans are talking about your speed and want to know how you got so damn fast.
no, I think some of my friends I think have been a little bit sarcastic, but no, I mean it's all good, man. I mean, I think I'm definitely fast enough, but yeah, my main strength is my like tactical knowledge and how I can perform on the ball.
Got it. Got it. So as a center back, I'm going to be talking with one of your buddies, one of your dudes you're going to be in the back with, TKO, Thomas Olsen. At a time like this when we're, unprecedented times, a pandemic, we're all in self isolation, social distancing, we're in quarantine. Is it possible to keep any type of chemistry with the dude like your goalkeeper right now? What are you guys doing as a team?
It's definitely difficult, obviously, with me being on the other side of the world. But especially with the time difference, because right now
Hmm.
it's what time is it now? It's 20 past 8 in the UK
Oh,
right now, so it's
yeah,
difficult.
crazy.
Yeah, it's an 8 hour time difference. But we try and stay in contact with Zoom meetings. We have team Zoom meetings
Hmm.
every week, so we kind of just catch up using Zoom and just the odd text here and there just to um, find out how people are getting on.
Got it, got it. Johnny Fenwick, center back with the Las Vegas Lights FC. If the fans didn't know, this is pretty cool because we got three different players in three different cities, two different countries. We talked to Jose's in SoCal. We got Johnny, and you're in Newcastle right now, correct?
Yeah. I'm in Newcastle right now.
Yeah,
Hoping to get to
crazy.
Vegas as soon as possible, but
Yep.
yeah, just back home for family right now.
So I got to ask, who are the players you were looking up to growing up? Who were you trying to model your game after?
Um, Good question. I think when I was younger, I wasn't really looking at centre backs is the game that I want to kind of model myself on because I was actually a left winger when I was younger. I was kind of an attacking player, then I kind of slowly kind of morphed into a defender, and that was because I grew quite a bit when I was around 14, 15. But I always looked up to a lot of like attacking minded players. Obviously, when Ronaldo was in the Premier League, he was unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fan of Newcastle United, and I remember always watching him come into St James's Park. He was just incredible. Watching players like him in the Premier League. Henry was obviously unbelievable when I was younger, but
Yeah.
as I've started to like become more of a defender, I kind of model my game off. I try and model my game off some of the top players. Players like John Terry. John Terry was an incredible
Yeah.
centre back.
Yeah.
He was a real leader, for Chelsea. Players like that. John Stones, I think, is another a great player, another English player who's really good on the ball. Who's passing is really good. So I kind of look at taking parts of the strengths of other people's games and trying to add it my own game as best I can.
Got it. So, how are you training right now? How's your training going?
It's pretty difficult to train, on your own when you're used to training with your teammates every day.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get out and get on some runs and cycle pretty much every morning. I've been cycling quite a lot. Just doing kettlebell workouts, doing bodyweight workouts, anything to just kind of keep myself taken over. But it's just not the same. You can't replicate that environment when you're with your teammates and
Yeah.
just training every day, getting after it, or you can't. It's very tough to replicate that game match speed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, what are you watching on quarantine, bro? What's Johnny watching?
I've been
Give us some recommendations.
Ozark. Everyone needs to watch Ozark.
Yeah.
I love Ozark. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big show.
What's her name? Cusses so damn much. Ruth. She's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Ozark. You know what you need to watch? You know what you need to watch Too Hot to Handle. You seen that one?
I haven't heard of that. Too Hot to Handle. It's on Netflix.
Too Hot to Handle. It's on Netflix. They got some English brothers just like you.
Right.
It's a dating show, and and they get paid to not hook up. They're all sexy, and they get paid to not hook up.
I've saw it advertised now. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, and they got some English dudes in there. You might like it. Check it out.
I'll have to give it a go.
All right, Johnny. Amen. There you go.
Peaky Blinders as well. Peaky Blinders is a hell of a show. You gotta watch it.
Wait, what is it?
Peaky Blinders. It's a hell of a show. It's an English show. It's on Netflix, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay, we'll check it out. All right, Johnny. Good to hear from you, man. Right. Johnny Fenwick, center back, Las Vegas Lights FC, in at Newcastle, England. Right now, we said we have 3 different players, 3 different cities, 2 different countries. What time did you say it is right now, Johnny?
It is 25:08.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
well, we appreciate you. Did you already have dinner?
Yes, already had dinner. Yeah, I'm about to go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. You stay safe out there, Johnny, and we can't wait to see you when you come back to Vegas, and we're gonna have some fun. And you're gonna have a hell of a season with us.
Yeah, I'm very excited to get going.
Real quick, let everybody know how they can connect with you. Let them know your social media.
Yeah, like every social media, it's just Johnny Fenwick with there's no no space in between Johnny Fenwick, just straight up Johnny Fenwick. That's how you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, anything like that.
All right, Johnny. Thanks for taking the time. You be good. We'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate it. All right. See you later, man.
All right. There you have it. Johnny Fenwick, center back, Las Vegas Lights FC. Excited what he's going to bring to the table. That back line is going to be something serious. With him holding it down in the middle, it's going to be able to free up some stuff with our boy Jabin. He's going to be able to do some stuff in games. So we're really excited to what Johnny's going to bring to the table. Now, bring those requests in, people, or those questions, because I'm going to be talking to the mayor of Cashman Field next and see if he has requested to link up. I'm talking about none other than TKO, Thomas Olsen. What do we got here? TKO, if you're ready, let's connect. Ready to jump on. It's Bojo. Part 2 of the IG Live. Shout out to my dude, Tabot. What's up, man? If you guys have questions for TKO, drop them. Let me see. I think there's some questions in here already. Can you let us? There he is. There he is. Mayor of Cashman Field. What up, Jack? What up,
Uh-oh.
Brian? There he is. There
Uh-oh.
he is.
What's up, man?
I'm
What's
good, man.
happening?
Good to see you,
Haven't seen
bro.
you in a minute,
I
man.
know. We need to connect. This is ridiculous, right?
I know, man. Well, I didn't really see you before the quarantine because you always ghosted me and stuff. So,
No. What do you mean? You're too
I'm
cool,
kidding. I'm
bro.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're glad to be hanging out on our second series of the IG Live with TKO. This is so dope.
Yeah, now you're here. Now you're here. I got you
Okay.
again.
Jose is SoCal. Your boy
Uh-huh.
Johnny in Newcastle. The mayor of Castlefield is right here in Las Vegas. TKO, how you handling quarantine, man?
I'm over it, man. I'm over it for sure.
Tough.
At first it was kind of like, oh, this is different, but man, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do anything, man. I mean, honestly, I've been playing a lot of soccer though, so that's probably good. And then, I've been with my parents and trying to connect with some friends and stuff. But yeah, a lot of Xbox too. So I'm ready for this to be done.
What, when you say you're playing a lot of soccer, you mean you're training?
Yeah,
How's the
yeah.
training
Like
going?
me, Javin, and Moby. We'll kind of a small group. We'll go out. They'll hit some shots. We'll do some technical work. I mean, it's not normal like you would be practicing, but it's better than nothing.
Good, good, good. So I got to ask too, man. Like, how is? Cause you're a veteran, and we want these new guys like Jose and Johnny to get used to this Las Vegas style because Jose's coming from Mexico, Johnny was playing in San Antonio.
Hmm.
If you could give these new guys a word of advice on how it's going to be like playing in Cashman Field, let them know real quick.
They don't know yet, man. They
They
don't know
have
yet
no
at all,
idea.
right? They really don't. A lot of guys on our team don't, man. It's the best atmosphere in the league, I think. It's up there with everybody. So they're not really going to know until they get a taste of it. Unfortunately, this year has been crazy, and I hope we can figure out a way to, pack that thing by the end of the year. But we'll see what happens, man. There's no place like it, and we got Bojo. We got
Yes,
Bojo.
correct,
That's what,
correct.
and they don't know. They don't know about Bojo with the long throw.
The most dangerous
Yeah,
throwing.
there you
Okay,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you
no,
go. You
we
got it.
have a lot of fun. But okay, so we talk about the fun that we have, right?
Mhm.
I think it's important for you to let the fans know that even though, okay, you have guys like me yelling on a microphone during the game,
Yeah.
which is unheard of. We've got llamas on the sideline. Let the fans know how serious you guys are still taking this, because sometimes they're like, "Oh, we got gimmicks." Like, no, okay, sure, we're having fun, but that doesn't affect your game or your
No, man. I
strategy.
mean, hey, at the end of the day, when you step on the field, you got to play and you got to represent. Obviously, I take it personal because I'm from here, right? So every time I get
Mhm.
to step on the field at Cashman, it's serious for me, man. I got to show out in front of my friends and family, and
Yeah, yeah.
the same goes for all the players, man. We're playing professional soccer here. We're trying to, make our career, and every time you get a chance, you gotta take advantage of it. And honestly, the things around the stadium and they just get people more hyped, honestly. So we
Hmm.
don't care as long as people are, enjoying the game and they're hyped. The players. I mean, you can look at our record last year at home, man. We always showed up at home. Even against the top teams, we might have come up short a couple times, but it was always a good game.
When you guys are home, we know something special is about to go down.
Yeah,
On the
absolutely.
road, on the road, we got some work to do, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
but
yeah.
that'll come. That'll come. But when we're at home, we know this is a dangerous place for these other fans to come to. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
How many this is gonna be. We're going into what would be your third season, right?
Yeah, third season. Yep.
Third
Hmm.
season, your second season playing with Coach Eric Winalda. Uh,
Yep.
let the fans know how it is playing, for a U.S. soccer legend. A lot of people might not know how it is playing for Coach Eric Winalda. Let us know.
No, I mean he knows the game, man. That's for sure. And every time he talks, you're gonna listen because he's been there, and none of us
Mhm.
have been there yet. So anytime he's talking, you're listening, and obviously, listen, he's got credentials to back it up, man. He's
The highest
scored
of the
some big
highest
goals.
level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. He
yeah.
scored some big goals. First goal MLS history. So it's obviously cool, man. And you obviously respect a guy who's made it.
Hmm. Now, okay, let me take it away from soccer real quick from the soccer. I know it's rough being on quarantine right now, but like for someone like myself, I like to gain a positive outlook on things. For a long time I was like, I'm stuck in the house, but then I had to be like, okay, I'm not stuck. I'm safe in the house. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm safe at home. If there's anything positive for you that has come from being on quarantine, let us know. Maybe some time with your families. Maybe some time you got to, work on something that you never knew you could do. Maybe learn how to cook. I don't know. So, what positive has come from quarantine?
I'm still working on the cooking thing. I'm gonna get there though. No, man. I mean, it's listen. You always got to take positives from a bad situation. Obviously,
Yeah,
being with my family is great. But I think it's sobering for everybody, right?
yeah,
This is serious, man. It's as serious as it gets, and people obviously dying out there, and it
yeah.
kind of brings you back to reality. We get caught up in a lot of crap, regularly, and so it's good to probably take a step back and think of what's important, and it's obviously it's tough, man. It's a tough situation, but trying to stay positive, and then I think after we're over this, I think it's going to be good for us, man. I think everyone's going to have a reality check and look at what's important in life for sure.
I agree. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So once we get out of this quarantine, hopefully, whether it's in the next couple weeks, months, we're gonna get back on the field and get back on, training with your
Mm-hmm.
teammates. Where is going to be the first restaurant / bar TKO is gonna step into? This
Oh
is for
man.
this is for the Vegas folks.
Oh, my friends are gonna start chiming in here.
Where
Uh,
TKO going? Let us know
well,
in the
man, I
chat,
mean, I've already missed downtown, honestly. After
bro.
the games, after a nice win, going downtown, I think we all miss that. My friends are going a little
Yeah,
stir crazy. Commonwealth, we got to give a shout out to Commonwealth.
good
And,
call. Good call.
hey, even a Parkway, oh, Three Angry Wives, that's a
Yep,
good
yep.
shout
Good
out.
call. Good call.
Three Angry Wives,
Parkway,
that's, my uncle
Parkway
owns that place.
Tavern.
And Parkway, yeah, and
There
Parkway
you
Tavern.
go.
So, hey, all the spots where the friends are at, man, I'm missing that for sure. But that's after
Man,
a W. That's after a W, of course.
yes, and we're
Mm.
looking forward to. We need to keep this undefeated streak at home. We don't need to lose at home at all. We don't need to
No.
lose at all. But let's just
Uh-uh.
let everybody know Cashman Field is our house, and we
You
can't
already
wait
know.
till
Hey,
we
how
get
are you
back.
staying fresh? How are you staying fresh, man? I know you
Oh,
got to keep up on your goalkeeping. So,
I'm not fresh. I'm not fresh at all. I'm actually stale. So yeah, I'm screwed. I do have a newborn little baby boy who keeps me
oh
up.
yeah,
So
man.
yeah, thank you,
Congrats on that.
thank you. I was waiting for
That's
that. Thank you
crazy,
very
man.
much. So I don't sleep, and I'm about 8 pounds heavier than normal. Um, but
So quarantine's going well then, is what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah, you know what I mean. I'm gonna definitely need 2 weeks notice to get back on track.
Hey, man, me
For
too, me
regular. I think
too. It's
all of us. I
okay.
think all of us. But you still
Mm.
look good though. Are you getting your beard trimmed up? How you doing that?
Hey, man, I'm trying to groom myself a little bit. The hair's a little crazy. I haven't been able to go to the barber shop. You're
Yeah,
wearing a hat, so I can't tell.
bro. My stuff is, dude. My fro is crooked. My fro got a gangster lean. But okay. So we're chatting. I'm start. This is two dudes just chatting because we haven't seen each
Yeah.
other in a
We haven't
long
seen each
time.
other. Yeah,
And people
exactly.
don't know. My name's Bojo. I got my man TKO, the mayor at Cashman Field. A lot of people I got hit up. They say, "Oh, Bojo, you're gonna be talking to Thomas?" I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Can you ask him if he has a quarantine bay?" They want to know. They
Oh,
want to know, bro. They
oh,
want to
hey,
know. How does that work? Are you
here's my
single?
here's my
Are you
quarantine bill
single?
right here. Here you go. Hey, Bella, there's my quarantine bay right there.
Yes.
There she
Good
is.
answer. Hi, Bella.
There's
Hi,
Bella for
Bella.
everyone who doesn't
There
know.
you go.
There she is. That's quarantine bay right there.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
no,
So,
man, I'm single right now, man. Just family and my dogs, man. That's all I got right now.
so that's why you're so damn tired of quarantine.
Yeah, oh, for sure, for sure. My friends will chime in and say something different, but
Oh, my man, TKO's thirsty. I'm just joking. I'm
uh,
joking. Hey,
hey,
man.
man, this is PC, bro. PC.
I know. Sorry. No, we're good. See, I keep on forgetting. Wait, it's just not me and you. It's not me and you chatting it up. But man, it's so good to hear from you, bro.
Uh,
Um, we're excited for the season. This is gonna be your third season, right? This third
mhm.
season with the
It's
Lights.
crazy. It's crazy.
On another note, where okay, you had options. You had options. You didn't have to come back to the Lights. Tell people why
Mhm.
coming back for this season with the Lights is so important to you.
Yeah, no, obviously we had a lot of turnover from last year, right?
Hmm.
And in the USL, I mean, the league, that's the way it works is you're signing one 2 year deals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
anytime the season's over, you always got to keep your options open. I never wanted to leave Vegas, but
Yeah.
you know, things come I had other options, but you know, I felt like I wasn't really happy with the way we finished last year. You know, I thought you know, obviously we missed playoffs and I think we were good now. I mean, we just had to win some road games, man, and we just
Yeah.
couldn't figure it out. But
Yeah.
so I looked at that like a disappointment, man. And obviously, I'm from here, and I wanted to come back and have a good year, make playoffs, and you know, make the city proud because you know I've been here for 3 years, but our you know the first year obviously didn't go great, and last year was better, but we still weren't quite there. So I wanted to give another shot, and I think obviously I talked to Eric a lot, and I knew
Hmm.
we were going to bring a lot of new guys in. A lot of guys who I know and I was excited about. So
Good.
that's really what kept me to stay. And obviously, man, I love playing the Cashman. I think it's obviously the best place to play in the
Obviously.
USL,
Yeah.
and it shows in my game, man. I play better at Cashman too, so
Yeah, you do.
and man,
I mean,
it's a
you
one
ball
feel.
out, but yeah, when you're at home, I know you feel that energy.
Yeah, and it's a obviously, man. I've been waiting for an opportunity to play at home, and I'm gonna try and make the best of it, and see this team succeed. Really, that's what it is, man. I want to go out on a good note, right? I can't just leave it like that. So no, it's good to be back, man, and obviously my family's here, man. They can see me
Yeah.
play a lot. There's a lot of different things, and I love the fans here too, man, and you too. Don't forget that.
Thank you. I love you back, Thomas. You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like you have some unfinished business out here, some unfinished business
Hmm.
on this third season. You want to really bring, you know, a title to the city. And the USL championship, yeah, that trophy needs to come to Las Vegas. And I think you're ready. And I'm excited about we just got to hope we can come back. And let me ask you this, though, real quick. I know we might be going over time,
Nah, you're
but
good. You're good. I got
we're
time,
good.
man.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything else.
I asked Jose, like, what would happen if, you know, you don't have all those fans to play in front of? If, you know, if it's just like just 11 on 11, that's it, your referees and your coaches and your, you know, how's that going to be?
Man, I give Jose credit because he was more positive than I am. It just, I'm not looking forward to that, honestly. That's obviously you got to do what you got to do. If we have to
Hmm.
play with no fans, that's great.
Yeah.
But it's tough, man. It takes a lot out of it. I mean, let's be honest, man. A lot of us play this game to play in front of people, especially at this part of our career. You know, you get to be professional. You want to play in front of people.
Yeah.
They motivate you.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
Hmm.
not saying I won't play, but I'm just saying, obviously, if we could figure out a way, I don't know if we postpone the season or do whatever, but it makes a difference, man.
It really does.
You know, I don't make these decisions, and that's okay. But obviously, hey, LeBron said it too. A lot of players. I mean, you like to play
He
in front of
did.
fans, man. It changes the game for sure, and you know, it's exciting, and you get that adrenaline going. And you know, I'm hoping we can figure out a way to do it. If we can't, then so be it. We'll figure it out. But it's obviously a challenging time right now. We don't really know much. Even
Yeah.
the staff. You know, I know they're looking at deadlines and dates and all this stuff, but unfortunately, it keeps getting pushed back right now. So it's kind of up in the air.
Hmm.
So you just got to stay ready. And, you know, like I said, if we have to do it play with no fans, that's fine. Then
Gotta do it.
they'll do what we got to do.
Got it. That's a good answer.
Hmm.
You're being honest. You're right. LeBron
Yeah.
said the same thing. Guys like you have been playing your whole life. You've been playing in front of fans, and that's something that motivates you. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, you know,
Hmm.
so it'll be tough. But obviously, winning, you still got to win. You still got to do your job.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
and we're us fans will still find a way to watch you guys, even though if we're
Yeah.
not in that building. But
No, luckily we
Cashman
got
Field,
good coverage. Yeah, we got good
yeah,
coverage, man. Shout out to them, and I know
yeah,
Harry will put on too. We got the
exactly.
ESPN Plus deal, so there are ways around it, but obviously it would be disappointing for sure.
That's
But
a,
would you still be there? Would you still be there?
I don't know if it's going to make as much of a difference to the player.
Hey,
I don't know. Let me
hey,
tell you.
empty crowd, but you're still there yelling,
Lights, make some noise.
and just crickets.
Looking around like,
Look at where we at.
who is he talking to? I'm gonna try
I'd
to
be
find a
down
way.
for that. I'd be
Brett,
down
they
for
need
that.
to. Hey, tell Brett and them that you guys need me, and I'll be
Oh,
there.
hey, I
There
got
you
you.
go.
I got you.
I know
DJ Ocho
Gabe
too.
needs me. Gabe needs me with
Oh,
the
for
most
sure.
dangerous throw in.
Oh yeah, Gabe needs a little, spark to his, to his life. So yeah, DJ Ocho too. I won't
Yeah,
forget
man,
him.
we'll still
Shout
be
out.
rocking.
Hey, although I have to say, DJ Ocho, he was on the Rocket League.
We
Hey,
did a good
man.
job not talking about that, bro. Okay, here's the deal. I spoke with him about it. He said that the teams were cheating. They were getting pros to play against them.
Oh,
And he was like,
I
what the
actually
hell?
believe that. I believe that, honestly. They probably
Yeah,
were
because
doing that.
they were too damn good, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I
It's like,
mean, he better have a good excuse.
shout out to DJ Ocho. He was brave enough to be representing the
No, bro,
team.
I didn't even know how to play that. So I was giving him credit for
Okay,
going out there. And
okay.
I knew those other teams were gonna have some kid they know could play or something. So
But they're
he
probably
held
going
his
to
own
get.
too. He held
Did
his
he?
own. So
Did he? No, he did. He came out. He came out. Anyways, so what's going on? What's going on with TKO the rest of the day? I
oh
mean,
man,
quarantine. Like, what is Thomas Olsen doing
yeah,
the
no,
rest of
I'm gonna go to the field around like 2,
the?
up in Centennial, with a few of my buddies. But that's pretty much it, man. That's kind of what it's come down to. I'll probably do that, and then maybe get some dinner with my folks, man, and I'm sure my friends will want to play Xbox, and I can beat them
There
up
you
in
go.
FIFA pretty good,
There you go. Damn it, I'm
pretty
on
good.
PS4.
But
I'm on PS4. I get you.
I think there's crossover though. You can do crossover play.
For real?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'll DM you my
We'll
handle.
figure it out.
I
We'll
didn't know
figure
you
it
can
out.
do that. That's dope. That's dope. All right. Well,
How's the fam though? Everyone's good. The family's
everybody's
good.
good, man. Yeah, we're getting through it. Like we're both saying we got to stay positive, and we're closely watching everything the governor's saying, and watching what the USL is gonna do, and just all we can do is control ourselves, and which means stay home as much as you can, and just be responsible on when you do leave the house with the social distancing, and just taking this one time, man, just enjoying family and time that you probably wouldn't have ever had, because life is crazy and life is busy. I'm, just like you're a pro athlete, you're traveling
Yeah.
right now. This is time that, you have to
Are you
spend
still
your.
able to do your show on the radio?
Yeah, I'm doing my radio show from home. So,
Okay.
I'm still working. I turned my guest bedroom into, a studio. So it's just trying. And then what I do on the radio still, it's cool because it gives still a little bit of normalcy to some people, when times are so crazy and hectic. If they hear me playing their favorite song, it makes it feel a little bit more normal. So I'm glad I can bring that aspect, to people.
Absolutely. Hey, if you need a guest on the show, let me know.
Let's do this. We could do
A
this.
call-in guest.
Yeah, we could do it. Well, I don't know if I trust you. I don't know. What's Thomas listening to these days? What's you listening to?
Oh man, I'm all over the board, man.
That's good, though.
I'm a big Kendrick guy. I'm a big Kendrick
Okay.
guy.
All
J.
right.
Cole.
Okay.
But I also listen to a little rock here and there. So I switch it up. Yeah.
I thought you were all like
I'm-
Foo Fighters and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
or
like I
something.
like Foo. Why you say that, man?
Okay, that Limp Bizkit was just, I don't know. Fred Durst. You got the
No,
Fred Durst
hey,
hair
but
right
I
now.
do. Foo Fighters.
No,
they're
actually,
not
Fred
Chili
Durst
Peppers.
don't have any hair. What am I talking about?
Come on, man. Yeah,
No,
I'm
you're
all over the board, though.
place. That's cool, though. Okay, yeah. You keep open-minded. Speaking of music, a lot of people, we're just chatting now. Bojo
It's
with
all right.
Thomas Olsen. We just found out yesterday one of Vegas's biggest festivals, Life is Beautiful, has been canceled for 2020, which is crazy. So, oh man, that's a big part of
Yeah, that's a
Vegas.
bummer, man. That's a bummer. I like that. My friend, all of my friends go to that.
Yeah,
so, it's something to look forward to, man. And obviously, I probably assumed it was going to happen, getting canceled, but yeah, it's a shame, man. That's a good one. That's my favorite festival for sure.
Yeah,
so.
it really is, and that brings a lot to the city. So we just hope, man, we get through this. And there's a lot of people who aren't working at all, So I think what's going to be important is when we get back in the lights playing, that you guys can represent the city and bring a little bit of joy back by getting some W's, and then hopefully we'll be able to get in Cashman Field and watch you be the mayor in that stadium like you are, and just getting back to normal and making people smile. That's as a professional athlete, you're also an entertainer, and that's something you're able to do. And so we're looking forward to getting back to that normalcy.
Everyone stay positive, man. I know it's not cool, especially people, who are looking for jobs right now and all that stuff. You gotta feed your family and stuff. I know it's tough. But try and stay positive, man, and then we'll all get through this.
We'll all get through it. Well, TK, I'm gonna let you go back to playing
whatever you were doing,
playing FIFA and hugging up on Bella and
Yeah.
thinking about your future quarantine bay or whatever you do.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But, hey,
Applications accepted.
let them know the social handle just in case.
Yeah,
just in
man.
case they want to
For
connect.
Instagram, Tommy K. Olsen, and then for Twitter, Tommy K. Olsen 1. So, yeah.
All right, man. We appreciate you, and I'll hit you up, man. I'm gonna
All
so
right, man.
we can maybe do that crossover FIFA stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. All right, thanks, bro. Appreciate
All right,
it.
Thomas. Take care, brother. Appreciate you. There you have it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Part 2, IG Live. My name is Bojo. You can connect with me, Bojo_live, your on-field announcer. It was cool, man. We had 3 different players, 3 different cities, 2 different countries. I don't think that's ever happened before on Instagram Live. Shout out to all you guys who tuned in. What up, Willie? What up? Shout out to my dude Preston, Shane Matthews, Jack Whitefoot, everybody tuned in, all the Lights players who were clowning their teammates. But we're going to do this again, myself and DJ Ocho. We'll definitely talk to some of these guys to catch up with these guys. And we're just excited to hopefully get back into normalcy. And like Thomas and myself said, hopefully we could just stay positive. And at the same time, by staying positive, we have to stay safe, which means staying home as much as we can and staying responsible. We're going to be replaying this over Instagram, so you can check out Jose Carrera, Johnny Netfic. I say it right? Johnny Netfic? Did I say it right? Yeah. I don't know. And my man Thomas Olsen, TKO. That is my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to everybody tuning in. Shout out to my dude, Harry Ruiz, for setting it all up. Lights fan, I'll catch you on the next time.